The Donetsk People's Republic recorded the absolute maximum strikes of the armed forces of Ukraine in 8 years of the conflict. The DPR authorities report that over the past day they have recorded an absolute record for the number of strikes inflicted by the Ukrainian military over the past 8 years. As it became known, the number of only recorded attacks reached 146, while the number of shells fired is much higher. According to the data presented, over the past day, the number of attacks by the Ukrainian army on the territory of the Donetsk People's Republic has reached a maximum over the past 8 years. As follows from the information provided, since the beginning of the escalation, the number of Ukrainian attacks has reached 146 over the past day. The exact number of shells fired on the territory of the Donetsk People's Republic is not disclosed. However, the situation indicates that the armed forces of Ukraine still have a sufficiently large potential to strike at the territory controlled by the DPR authorities, using both Western weapons and weapons that were previously in Ukrainian army. The day before, Avdiivka, where a large base of the armed forces of Ukraine is located, was hit by more than 100 strikes, which, as expected, should allow Ukrainian troops to be driven out of here. However, later, strikes were again delivered from this sector, which indicates that fact. That the Ukrainian armed forces still control this region in the suburbs of Donetsk.